choice. My lord!
Let them mark you! Shining Supernova! Here goes! Lightning condemned!
Traitor flame!
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
Here I come! I see one, eh?
Lightning
It's over!
strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Lightning thrust!
Glacial
You're
spear!
on now!
Going in!
Dance in the wind! Freeze in here! More wind! Here's a heat!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Thunder field!
Here, let me help! Make it rain!
Burst rain! Long! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
This one's mine!
Not today!
Lightning
Ready? Make it rain!
Elfin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it. Right.
Right.
That equipment should come in handy.
Out of our way!
Engaging!
Not on my watch!
I can carve through armor! Combat! Take this!
Radiant storm!
Now you learn!
Here, let me help!
First aid! Here's a healing art! Breaking the current! Go! One more!
Not today!
Where are you going? Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well then, let's keep moving. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Bring it down! Searing gale!
Flaming meteor!
Your eyes! I'm going in!
Here's a healing art! First aid! In the wind!
Now you see what I can do!
In here! Confiscated! One more! Shining Supernova!
Our work is done here.
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
Normally, the Zeugles are kept in specialized training facilities and only get let out in cases of emergency.
Like this one, for instance? Give me a break. Out of our way! Fear! You'll have no mercy!
Its armor's too strong. Be my guest.
Here, let me help. First aid! Here's a healing heart!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Ignite!
Look sharp!
Ridwell, astral energy! Full throttle! Pathetic art steal! I'm only getting started! One now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
With this, I can become even stronger!
Now you'll learn!
Not on my watch!
Take this! I'll smash you!
You'll pay for what you did! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's one! Hold up! Photon! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going? Now!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Glacial Spear! Tiger Blade!
Take down their defenses. I see one hand.
Air thrust! Got fire! I've got it!
Its armor's all yours.
Take this!
Devastation! They're not finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Do I feel?
Here goes!
One more!
I'm sure you're right!
Devastation!
Healing circle! Here's the healing heart! First aid! Air thrust!
Astral voice?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Devastation! Great heat and star! More without me! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely... worked up a sweat.
Out of my way!
Now you'll learn!
Far enough!
You picked the wrong fight! Now, all in freely!
Take it down! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
Right, here goes!
Engaging!
Release it! Ignite!
Tiger Blade!
Come on! It's over!
I can read your moves like a book!
Try Lord!
Here goes!
Look sharp!
It's almost too strong! Be my guest!
Let me help. First aid! Here's a healing arc!
Anything you want, go on!
Going in! Zephyr Primal! You're mine! Toxicity!
Where are you going?
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Now you'll learn! Not today!
Tiger Blade!
Flaming thrust!
So much for talking it out.
Tiger Blade! Far enough!
Double demon!
Do it! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! There!
Not a chance!
And again! Lightning!
Double!
Downfall!
Devastation!
Take this! Armor won't save you! One more!
Double demon fan!
Glacial Spear! Raging Storm!
Be still!
Do it!
You're mine!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Hi, Hoodle!
Bring him down!
Here's a heal!
I'm the true gunslinger around here!
Engaging!
The burner shield! Fire support!
Make it rain!
You're done! Here, let me help!
Mine.
First aid! Here, let me help!
Say no more.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Forgive you!
Not today!
You think that shield will save you?
Flying freak! What did they just do?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here I go! Go! Dance in the wind! This one's mine! Glacial Video!
Take this!
Zephyr Trident!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Lightning Orb! Here's a healing orb! Here goes! First aid! Here, let me have...
Armor won't save you!
First aid! Here's a healing orb! First aid! Here, let me help!
You're mine!
Appreciate the help! Zephyr Trident! Primed and ready!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
This looks nice and tough.
Thank you.
That's it!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Now you'll learn! You're finished!
Supernova!
Dazzle!
They really don't give up, do they? Here's evil!
Be still!
Condemned! Tracer! This one's
Release it!
First Lightning!
Try to board!
Light action! I'm only getting started! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Looks like we got them all. Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
little help!
Take this! Armor won't save you!
I never miss!
Be still!
Fire support!
Make it break!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind! One more! Launch the hill! There!
Be still!
I'm all stuffed up!
Devastation!
Do it! Lightning orb! Frozen!
Hammer!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I've barely worked up a sweat.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. if Daemons and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here? Both sides still cared about each other, and now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
Say no more!
Then I'll split it up!
Dragon Form!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go!
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave!
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Dahnan for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Dahnans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Glacial spear.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
This one's mine. Going in.
Aim for the weak spot!
Here, let me.
Stay still! It's over!
Anything in order is all mine!
Here, let's go. Fires it.
Move away!
Here, let me help.
I got
First aid. Here's a healing arc. This one's first aid. Here, let me help.
We're interrupted.
Here's a healing arc. Take that. First aid. Here, let me
It
help.
vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Blazing Wyvern!
Guardian
Burn in hell!
Not like this!
You'll pay for that!
My arts really are! Here's evil! Dance in the wind! Queensland Seal! More Guardian Seal!
I owe you one.
Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healer arc!
Ignite!
Here, let me help! Where are you going? Tiger Blade! Champion Storm! Leopard Lion! Tiger Blade! One more! In the wind! Light Astral Energy! Here, let me help!
Take this! Now you see what I can
Thunder
do!
Shield! First aid! Hey, that piercing roar! Leopard Lion! Dance in the wind! Here!
This one's mine!
Tiger Blade! More for the stockpile! Slide him! Tiger Blade! Take now! How's this? Healing circle! Here we go again! This one's mine! Appreciate the help! Crumble! Here's a healing art!
You picked the wrong fight!
First aid! Here, let me help! First aid! Take do it! Help! Kisara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Right there! And again! Time over!
Sonic thrust!
Zephyr Fire! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going?
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Far enough!
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge! Zephyr Trident!
Ignite!
Here I go! Now I'm in the groove! This one's mine! Here's a healing art! First aid! Tiger Blade! Here, let me help! First aid! I'll heal you all! Here! No! Here, let me help! Weaken! Guardian Shield!
This ends here!
Guardian Shield!
Spear!
You can use a hand!
Dragon
Tiger
Form!
Blade!
Explosive ring!
Where are you going?
This one's all done! You picked the wrong fight!
Here's a healing art!
First strike!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Guardian Shield!
Rising Swarm!
Let me out!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll heal you all!
Be still!
Healing circle! Here, let me help! First aid! I'm almost impressed! Here's a healing art! I said almost, don't get carried away. Here, let me help! First aid!
You're on! This one's blind!
I'm just getting started! Take it away!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Striker!
Here I come!
I'll tear you apart! Tiger Blade!
It's your devastation! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Here's a healing art! A new lease on life! Let the swordsman handle this! Tiger Blade! Zephyr Trident! Where are you going? This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
I can carve through armor!
Here I go! A new lease on life!
Not today!
First aid! Here's a healing art! First aid! Zephyr Trident! Help this! Piercing roar! I'll heal you
Here I
all!
come!
Art field! Here's a healing art! I'll heal you all! Here, let me help while it lasts. First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Zephyr Trident! I'll tear you apart! Here, let me help. This one's first aid!
Not today!
Here's a healing art! First, not in your dreams! Here, let me help. Do it! Kisara, go for it! Prepare to crumble!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a Master Core can become a Lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzalik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahag-Saar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahag-Saar, Ganath Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzalik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
No!
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide. There.
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elde Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Menancia Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shionne?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Out of my way!
Where are you going?
Look sharp! Now you see what I can do!
Corruption!
Here I come!
I'll take out the leg with my shield. Denied!
You're mine!
Look sharp! One more! See things coming?
Charge myself can easily be faced.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Resonate with the
Tiger Blade!
Double Demon Fang!
Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Look sharp! Take this!
Lunar corruption! Arch shield!
Time to shine!
Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Dazzle!
How about this?
Armor won't save you!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! There! Got you!
Take this!
With precision like that, I'm glad we're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces then.
You picked the wrong fight!
I need to be stronger.
There's something in the... I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Ha! Not my lucky day, I guess. Nothing's biting. Yeah! All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Nice work!
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
This shall suffice. Please, everyone, have as much as you like.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
See you tomorrow. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Oh? Yeah. Yeah. Why?
What?
Yeah. Got it. Great. I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her. Well... yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books. You've got a good sense for...
That can't be!
No!
Oh, wow!
Hey!
Uh-huh.
Oh? Why?
Whoa!
Watch it! Hey! Oh?
Huh? No way.
Hey!
We finally made it.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe the...
Right.
Excuse me! Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. You okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
huh?
Here we go!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what...
Hello.
Huh.
Huh?
Kisara.
Right!
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
No choice.
Resonate with the earth!
Lunar corruption!
Going in! Thunder touch!
Go for the weak point!
Here, let me help!
First aid!
Anything in order, go on! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
You're mine.
Here, let me help! This one's mine!
Zephyr Trident! Here's a healing art! First aid! There! Pass it! Think again! Now!
Not today.
Zephyr Trident!
Elusive
I never...
You require a hand.
Tiger Blade! I'll heal you all!
Stalagmite! Down! Your art!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right. Benediction
Glacial
light.
Spear!
In a vine? Now you see what I can do!
I can handle it!
Freeze Blaster! I'll heal you all!
Benediction light.
Hear me! The Prayer of
Thanks for the
Simple repayment for a favor of.
I don't grant favors, and I don't accept them either.
Here's a healing art! First aid! Here, let me help! First aid!
Denied!
Take it! Go! You're mine! Zephyr Trident! No more playing nice! Come on!
Benediction light.
Heal!
That's
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Raging Power!
Their arts were interrupted!
Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do!
benediction.
This one's gone! Feel!
Try this!
Get on in there with the others!
Benediction light.
Heal! Take
Wide open!
this! It won't escape me!
Hit! Fire's a passion! Force is its blade! Sharpen! Fire's a passion!
I let my guard down!
I couldn't make it. Time. From beyond.
Imbue this vanquished soul with life!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Here, let me... Help!
Time to let it rip!
First aid! Here's a healing arc!
I've used too much.
Demon time! Double demon fast!
Got
Another incantation ruined.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Begin!
Here's a healing arc!
It's
First
over!
aid!
Elusive deity! Save you!
A new lease on life!
Here I come!
Time to shine!
Sword Ranger! Right in! This one's mine!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Double demon fast!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Far enough!
Here
This one's
goes!
mine.
I never miss!
Take this!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Prepare to be sealed! Blow away!
Look sharp!
Zephyr Trident!
Finish it!
Ikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'm on! You're mine!
Zephyr Trident!
This one's all mine!
There! And again!
Here it comes! Now in the groove! I'll smash you!
Sword Rain
There!
Alpha!
Go! Here's a healing arc!
It looks like we made a mess!
Zephyr Trident!
Look sharp!
Here I go! And move!
Here comes the big one!
Gets by me! Denied!
Dragon!
Here, let me help! First aid! No! This one... Mine!
leave me alone.
I never miss!
In a vine?
Here, let me help! First aid!
I was open. Confident.
Benediction light. Heal!
A new lease on life.
Anything in armor is all mine.
An outstanding.
Demon Tank! This one's mine!
I can feel the medicine working.
Rising Wyvern!
First aid! Piercing roll! So now you're getting serious?
You pay for that!
Here's a healing art. First aid!
Wits about you, people!
Think again. You're open. Help!
Ready and raring. I'll smash you!
Zephyr! Let the marksman handle this.
This one's mine!
Zephyr Trident!
Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Here I go. Have this. Here, let me help. First aid!
Demon Tank!
Zephyr Trident!
Stay away from my friend!
I'm almost in.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
He who prepares is free from regret.
Burn in hell!
Time to shine.
Can you take
Here
it?
I go. Go. It's over. This one's mine.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flaming meteor.
Resonate with the earth!
This has a most peculiar taste.
This one's mine. Not on my watch. Here goes.
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
Appreciate the help. This is the win. Air thrust.
Benediction light. Forgive me.
A new lease on life.
Look sharp!
One more. Shattering pieces. Attack us. Seal. Let's get you all tucked away. Zephyr Trident. I don't feel anything. Zephyr Trident.
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard.
You guys want to rest here?
I think I'll read my book a little more.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
What's that huge Zoogle over there?
Stay far away from that. Thing.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Elusive deity!
Incendian pest.
I shall feel you where you stand.
Here, let me help. First aid! Zephyr Trident!
A charge like that could easily be faced.
I'm ready!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Excited!
Nothing gets
I
by
never
me.
miss! Hey, here's a healing arm! Art expert coming through! Help!
precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
Best to stay in one another's good graces.
Far enough!
Sighted. How's this?
I can carve through armor!
Zephyr
Leave the
Trident!
ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
You're open!
Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help! First aid!
This one's mine!
Zephyr Trident! Here's a healing arm!
Look sharp!
Here, let me help!
How
First
about
aid!
You're mine!
I'm only getting started!
Sword Ring Alpha!
elusive deity?
Going in! Zephyr Trident!
Can't get out of this!
I never miss!
Ignite!
Zephyr
Armor won't save you!
Let me help!
There! Got you! You're mine!
Resonate with you!
Take it! They've got you! Zephyr Trident! Take it! Here, let me help! First aid!
Rising Falcon!
Going in! Got you!
Ready and real! Severing Wind!
Here, let me help!
First
Armor won't save! Knock it into next week!
No further!
Let the marksman handle this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Zephyr Trident!
Resonate with the earth!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Try this!
Here, let me help! First aid!
On guard!
Flaming Sword! Rising Falcon!
This one's mine! Fires of acid courses this blade! Sharpness! Fires of acid courses this blade! Sharpness! Fires of acid courses this blade!
Anything in armor is all yours!
I can carve through armor!
Severing Wind!
Time's a shot! Sharpness! Fires of acid courses! The wind! Zephyr Trident! Get not in your dreams!
No further!
Magic is here's a healing arm! First aid! This way! Zephyr Trident!
Take it away!
Mine! Astral energy! Full throttle!
This one's
I never miss!
Demon Fang! Double Demon
Lightning
Fang!
orb! Zephyr Trident! This one's mine!
Eat dirt!
Switch to offense! Gale Force! Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Here I go!
Fall into darkness!
Take this! Here I go!
It's over!
Now you see what I can do!
Severing Wind!
Fall into thine! Radiant Pierce! Concentrate! They're not playing around!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Zephyr Trident!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
Pay for that!
Ready to
Fire
go!
Alpha!
I'm all up!
No chance!
Annihilation! Radiant
Take
Pierce!
it! Eat dirt! Catapult!
Here's a healing
No
arm!
further!
Guardian! Feel!
First aid! Here's a healing arc!
Begin! Double Demon Fang!
Anything in armor is...
I can heal myself, thank you.
Precisely. Healers cannot be risked.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said.
Demon Fang!
Here, I'm ready! It's weakened!
Here I go! This ends now!
First aid! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Watch yourself. I sense incredible power.
Far enough!
You picked the wrong
With the
fight!
button, people! Here's a healing art! Going in!
In a bind? I can carve through armor!
No defense! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Nice! We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there yet.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Resonate with the earth.
This one's mine! I never miss! On guard! Zephyr!
Pieces! Attack time!
This one's mine!
Thank you!
Zephyr Trident! Alright, that does it! A new lease on life!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Such unadulterated fury. Can't get out of this. Resonate with the earth.
You're mine!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Zephyr Trident!
Resonate with the earth.
And again!
Stalagmite.
Ready to go!
Ready and ready! I can carve through armor!
Devastation!
Think again! Now! This one!
Begin!
Let the marksman handle this!
Dragon Swarm!
Zephyr Trident!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Clock!
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks friggin' delicious too!
Who said anything about eating them?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Good.
Really now.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well,
What the?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Finally made it. Got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. Better keep our distance.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy!
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Like mobs, you picked the wrong fight! Lightning thrust! You're on!
Going in! I'm also good with airborne targets.
Shield and
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Now you see what I can do! Now or never.
Go! It's over! Take it! Ready and again! Take it! Zephyr Trident! On guard! Wind Axis!
Rising
That's my
Rider!
watch! Time to burn!
Here I
If
come!
it's in the sky, it's mine!
Make it ready!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
No defeat! I never fit! Tempered destiny! Turn! Again! Keep Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot!
Lightning to death! This one's mine! Now, time to burn! Astral energy! Full throttle! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my arc. When he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Shine! Radiant blood! You require a hand. Regenerate! Leave the ensnaring to me. Take this! In a bind? I'll face you. You require a hand. Can't get out of this!
Double Demon Fang!
Annihilation! Tiger Blade!
No further! Begin!
Tiger Blade!
Shine! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! You require a hand.
You made me angry. That's a bad idea.
In a bind?
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov!
Can't get out of this!
My head's spinning just watching you.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk more pummel.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Now we're not... No further! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed. This one will be difficult to predict.
Here's evil.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Here goes!
Rising Phoenix!
Armor won't save you! Airborne beast. My spec. Here, let me help.
You got flyers!
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Take this one mine.
Radiant light! Pulse of regeneration!
Where are you going? There.
I'm ready!
Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Time to burn.
Rising Falcon! I'm knocked up!
Go.
Rising Falcon!
Scorch through.
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block!
No, I'm ready.
Rising Water!
I'll never fit.
Make it rain!
Frozen.
Hammer!
We managed to pull through.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our
Courteous, son.
No further!
Zephyr, here goes!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here, I got it!
One more! Zephyr,
Thank you for that.
let's get back in here. Crumble! If it's in the sky, it's mine. That's my shield.
Make it rain!
Shut him down!
Open! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Am I ready?
Something you wanted to say? This one's mine! I never fit!
I'm ready!
You made me angry. That
Here I
was
go.
bad.
All yours, Kisara!
You're over!
What's all mine?
Make it rain! Jolie! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
what we can make with this.
If you can't decide, I'll have it raw.
Hey, wait! Don't eat that!
I'll do my best!
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Primed and ready!
Lightning Thrust!
This one's mine!
Leave the Agile one to me. Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Now you see what I can do!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'll take you on!
In a vine?
Freeze Lancer! Here, let me help!
Not today!
First aid! Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Finish it!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! I'll never fit! This is it!
Phoenix Fang! Finish it!
Hitting Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
It's over!
Make it rain!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Skills in top form, art's working like a charm. Ha!
Someone seems rather pleased with herself.
Did you hear all of that?
Forgive you!
Come at me! Denied!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Did you just hear me? Yes. I need you, remember?
Right. In a vine? Now you see what I can do!
You picked the wrong fight!
Where are you going? Let the marksman handle this!
Elusive deity!
Where are you going? Here I go!
Make it rain!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
And again! Time to burn! Take it! And again!
Finish it!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
I still got a ways to go!
That's far enough! Take this! Tiger Blade!
I'll play!
Now my clothes are ruined.
Throw the top field! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing arm!
I owe you one for that.
First aid!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Crescent Moon!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of swords. Actually, perhaps armed is more appropriate.
Let's talk before you
Benediction light.
This one's mine!
Arch Seal! Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long Their arms were interrupted!
Here's the evil! Zephyr Dragon!
Not today!
Take it! Here's it!
I can carve through armor!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara!
No defense!
You're mine!
Go!
How about
Zephyr Dragon!
feel sprightlier than before.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What's this thing?
merely distraction.
There's still more to go.
Here I come!
This one's
Resurrecting
ready.
the earth!
This one's mine.
Go
Here, let me help.
Smash you!
First aid. Here's a
Swing light spear!
Resonate with
First
the earth.
aid. Sarah, duck, house this. Graviton field.
Explosive ring!
I'm gone. Here I go. And again. Scorcher! Searing
I shall ensure
and
you
then
survive
will.
this.
Zephyr Flame!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So still a house, in a sense. Just for a god. There.
Meteor!
Carve through armor! Finish it!
Nothing
Rising
gets by
Wyvern!
me!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
Rising Wyvern!
Take this!
Here I go!
Soaring Light Spear!
I'm ready!
Here I go!
Blow them away!
Pathetic!
Resonate with the
Searing Tempest! And then
gone!
Will! Flare Tornado! Ready!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Let's talk in
Let the
more
marksman handle
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Flames burn! Have this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Measurement! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Well, looky here!
Coming through!
I never miss! Don't mind if I do!
Elusive Steel! Pieces!
Attack Blaster! Do it!
Blow them away!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Smash you!
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the
Burning Armor! Right through! Here's evil! Don't mind if I do!
Burn!
Do it!
Piercing roar! Dragon
Into the
Swarm!
shadows!
Double Demon
This
Face!
one's mine! Going in! Where are you going?
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
finally time to walk.
Oh, do it! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
That's far enough!
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you!
Portal Blade!
Gravitas! Here, let me help! First aid! Here's a healing art! First aid! Here I go! Have this! You're mine! Toxicity!
Hitting pile driver! Hook shot!
Double Demon Face! Burn!
Here, let me help! Where are you going? Here's a healing art! First aid!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shockwave
Here, let me help!
Face you!
This one's mine!
burn out!
Searing Tempest! Get by me!
Here I go!
Flare Tornado!
Rondo!
I'm ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Take this!
Dragon! Damn it!
Denied!
Don't mind if I do! Gravitas!
Begin!
This one's all mine!
Here,
Hitting pile driver!
You picked the wrong
do
fight!
it!
Rinwell! Light burst 4!
Radiant finish it!
How about this?
Dragon! Not a chance!
Here's a healing art!
I don't have much left.
Zephyr Twin!
I'm ready!
Here I go!
All yours, Kisara!
Ah! We did it!
Magnificently done!
You're mine!
Hitting pile driver!
Take this!
Burn back!
Megasonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sword Rain
Into the
Alpha!
shadows!
Draining Blast!
Gravitas field! Ready!
Take this!
One more! Tiger Blade!
Rinwell! Light burst 4!
Radiant finish it! Pathetic! Go!
Take this!
What?
I'll smash you!
Shoreline Alpha!
I'm ready! All yours, Kisara!
I can feel my precision improving.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
We've reached our destination.
Do you sense one of your friends who... Poodle?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hootle?
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as Lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?